So if I may ask you, like, what would you rate her on a scale from 1 to 10? Because that's usually how you guys calibrate it, right?
Well, okay, so let the record show that you brought up the number rating system. I don't want people to come at me and be like, oh, look at this 40-year-old going into the numbers and stuff again, rating girls. But if I were to rate Indy Navarrete on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say that she is because you can't use 7. That's the rule. I would probably say that she's probably an 8.
An 8.
Yeah, she's not like cute. She's higher than cute. Because I mean, at least in terms of like her facial structure, body composition, all stuff like that. If you look at her for like a total package, yeah, she's probably like an 8. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, no, I guess it's because the reason why I asked is because usually, like, in the manosphere, they're always like rating women by like a scale from 1 to 10. I really wanted to get your guys's just to see like what you guys consider hot or average, because I remember the last time we had a conversation, you're all like, my women are a lot hotter than yours, which now I'm starting to see that is a lie, and you guys probably don't have a good scale. Because I look at this woman and I'm like, okay, well, she looks pretty average and decent. She
well, that's the thing.
8 is pretty high if you ask me.
She's not wearing a lot of makeup either, so you got to kind of take that into account too. There are a lot of girls that have to get to 8, 9, or 10 or whatever, they typically have to wear a ton of makeup. But when you can get to that age and not wear like a lot of makeup, whatever, and you're just kind of like, because she's kind of natural when you think about it. And that's, I mean, if you're going off of just like facial symmetry and body type and stuff like that, she would, I mean, because you can't use 7, because 7 is like the most commonly used number or whatever, and there really is such a gap between someone who is like a adjustable 6 who is cute to someone who is like moderately attractive, which is an 8, or I guess we could say conventionally attractive, which would be an 8.
Okay, so then conventionally attractive.
Conventionally attractive, yes.
Okay, so then what does average look like to you then? Because I'm actually curious.
Okay, if we're gonna do this, let's do it, man. Give me 1 second. I'll give you an example if that's what you want. Let me find one, man, for you. Let's see.
Yeah, because I really genuinely want to see what you guys think hot looks like.
No, if you didn't ask me that.
You have an 8. I'm like, okay.
You didn't ask me what hot is. You're asking me what average is. I'm just want you to understand that.
No, I thought that we were talking, bringing up average and hot is because, like, the last time we talked about this, you were all like, my women are a lot hotter than yours. I don't know if you were being serious or that was a joke, but like, it really sounded like you have a calibrated scale that you guys like to operate on.
Well, you also have to remember the location that I'm at too. Like, I don't know what location you're at. I haven't asked, and you don't have to disclose that. But what I'm talking about is what's local to my area.
Camp.
Let's see. You know what I think is average? Who everybody thinks she's freaking hot is Sydney Sweeney. I think she's pretty average.
Sydney Sweeney?
Yeah. I would say she's pretty average. If we're just talking about the face alone, I would say she's pretty average in the face.
Let me go see.
In terms of like total package and stuff, that's going to take me a little bit longer. But yeah, I would definitely say Sydney Sweeney's definitely average in terms of the face.
Sweeney.
Now I know there's probably going to be a lot of people are going to jump on me about that. Like, yo, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, whatever. Like, Euphoria fans are probably triggered right now, but it is what it is, man. I
agree.
Yeah, I mean,
I agree with that.
And what's her face? The girl that was on OF, the one that like claimed that a basketball player tried to give her like $15 million for her V card and stuff. I think she's pretty average too.
What? Wait, what did you say? 15 million for a V card?
I don't even think that was true though. Sophie Rain.
Wait, I think I heard of something like that. Yeah,
I'm not BSing. So Sophie Rain, this is the chick that's on screen. She has an all right body and stuff like that, but she has a pretty average face. Like nothing really, nothing that like really stands out about her. Like just this picture. Hold on, let me see if I can get this picture on screen. For those of y'all, hold on, not that one. Let's just put the picture. So if you guys could look at the screen here on the stream, just average, nothing like that's crazy. Coke Benny's like, what's going on? We're rating women now. No, this was something that Sonic wanted to do. He wanted to know what my definition of average was. So off the top of my head, I said Sydney Sweeney and Sophie Rain. That would be like two that were like average. If we're just talking about the face.
No shot. You think these women are? You think that's average? Like these women?
Yes.
So you would say that these women are 5.
Hold on. What's his face? Just let me change this real quick. Not the. Let me change the alpha chat.
What would you rate him, Sonic?
Yeah, hold on. Before he does anything, give me 1 second.
That's what I was trying to see. Let me see. Okay, so
all right, I'm gonna increase
kind of, like, I can't even rate them, to be honest, because like I don't know. Like they have different style. Like the way these women dress up. Like Sydney Sweeney, she has like a ton of different like styles, hairstyles, all of that. I don't know. Like if
just look at the face, Sonic. Don't look at anything else. Just look at the face of Sydney Sweeney and just give me your honest opinion. What do you rate her out of 10?
I mean, like, I don't know. Like, how do you
can't use 7?
Even rate the face?
Can't use 7. I mean, okay, so this is how I rate the face. I rate the face on like symmetry and structure of the face and stuff. I mean, you could have like a round face, you can have like a sharp jaw, you know, big forehead, you know, like Tyra Banks 5 head, if you will. You know, but no, I mean, it's everything, man. It's like you know, and also trying to judge who is a 10 and stuff. I mean, that's gonna be subjective as well too. Yeah, it's gonna like still kind of boil down to like personal preference, you know.
I don't know. Like I guess, I mean, to be honest, I don't really like I'm looking at my own images of like Sydney Sweeney, and I mean,
your own images. You got your own images.
Yeah, like my own, like the.
Because I'm looking at it on my screen.
Yeah, give me 1 second, dude. I got you.
Okay.
How you doing, Ghost? Good to hear you from you, man. Yeah,
I'm good, Camp. How are things going for you? Hey, Sonic. Hey, Decoder.
All right, there it is for you guys. It's on screen now, so there you go. So yeah, I was talking about you know, Sydney Sweeney and Sophie Rain. Both of them would probably be like average in terms of my scale of average.
Okay. Yeah, but let's hear a number though, like out of 10.
So
5
for me, like a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, 5.
So for me, like I'm not really interested in like Sophie Rain. She is like literally like if I was to choose a girl, this is not the girl I would ever choose.
Okay, can you give me a fucking number? I don't care if you choose her or not. We know that you wouldn't choose her.
Well, I mean, like I don't know, dude. Like that's what I don't know. Like I mean,
yeah, me do it. You can do it
because I'm just.
Okay, I'll take that. Because I don't understand. He said he'll say a 0 for Sydney Sweeney. What I kind of.
But I'm gonna be honest.
I get that.
0 just sounds like a cop out. Like
no, I get that though, because some people think that she's the bee's knees, bro, and I don't see it. Hold on, let me get her back on screen.
I mean, a 0 might be too. I don't know about a 0, but I do agree with Cam. She's definitely average.
She's totally 5. Average, dude. Yeah. And I don't know what I think it's just because, you know, she shows her boobs on TV and stuff, and people, you know, Simps economy is pretty strong.
Okay, so
can we find a picture of her without makeup?
So if I had to like rate Sophie Rain, I'd probably, because now I'm thinking about it, I would probably rate her like maybe in the 8s and 9s.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. I'm trying to. Okay, so if you were to find Sydney Sweeney fresh faced out of the shower, because that's what Kevin Sam used to always do, fresh faced, no makeup. Let's check that out real quick. I'm gonna put that on the screen for you guys. Boom, there you go. Let me get this on.
Yeah, that's a solid 5.
Boom.
I don't care who you are. That's a solid 5.
Right. And you know, we're not telling any tales out of school here. Look at this. Just, I mean, this will be a run of the mill chick that you would see in a coffee shop, and you wouldn't think twice if you passed by her. You know, she might even be behind the counter. So
yeah, honest, that's crazy.
I'm just saying.
I don't know, like the way Sydney Sweeney like kind of like styles herself. I would probably put her like in an 8 or a 9, man. To be honest.
Who?
And then she has like Hollywood fame and all of that. Like she literally has like everything. I'd probably put her like in a high 10. To be honest.
Who are you
We're
talking
about? Looks though.
Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? You talking about Sydney Sweeney right now?
Yeah.
I'm talking about looks only, bro. Stop talking about all this other shit that's around her.
But how do you only do looks though? Like don't you like consider like
okay, sorry. I guess this is just another trait of malehood that we just don't share. You know, like visual. Men are visual. Well, you know.
No, they're not. Oh my gosh. I know
Well,
you're
I
not
mean,
just do
I'm
that. You did not
visual,
just say
Cam,
that.
but I
Okay,
could
sorry.
not, I could not
We are
deal with
visual.
really
You are
dumb.
not. I guess I don't know what
That's
to
crazy.
say.
Okay,
Man.
so I'm honestly very afraid of you, Camp. Like to be honest, like let's just I don't know what it
Don't
was
be
like for you,
afraid.
like
Don't be
when you were
afraid.
much younger. But like if you really were just like a visual person, I really do fear that you potentially attracted a lot of women that were attractive but were crazy.
I mean, well, I mean that usually kind of comes with the territory.
No, it doesn't, because I've never had that to me.
Have you
Like
never
I've never
heard
had
it?
a
Wait,
crazy
hold
woman,
on.
and
Have
if
you
I
never heard of
immediately
the hot crazy matrix? You never heard of that?
dude, no,
We covered that
I
on the
don't know anything
channel.
about that. But what I do know
Oh,
is that like women
perfect.
who come into my vicinity, I
Uh-huh.
Are you gonna
immediately
hold
I'm
that
like,
old
okay, you're
video cam?
crazy, you're definitely crazy. Yeah, I'm staying away from you. I don't care how hot she is.
What are you talking about, Sonic? We're just talking about how. Okay, first of all, you brought this up. Okay, you were talking about, hey, can you tell me what an average girl looks like? And I'm like, okay, Sydney Sweeney.
I'm trying to understand your calibrated scale. First off, second, I was
Okay.
making a joke about like because like you're saying that we're only talking about looks and that men are visual creatures. I was just
Yes.
joking. I was just saying that like, oh
How do
yeah,
I know
I
you're
could
joking though? After all we've been through and everything we've talked about, I don't know when you're joking because your tone is too serious sometimes, man. Almost to the point where you get a little offended how I think.
Actually, Sonic's a bit more like me in that regard. We're both monotoned. I can hear it.
Yeah,
I am
I
too,
would
to
probably
be
agree with
honest.
But okay, but you guys understand what I'm trying to say though, is that if you just take the standard of fresh face out of the shower, just the face, not the body or anything like that, what would you rate yourself? And that's kind of, I mean, this is kind of like, you got to kind of look at it with an objective lens and not on an emotional, like, oh, look, her fame and all this other stuff. Like, I don't care about none of that. This is what you get. So
you get
Yeah.
her like her worst pictures.
no, this is not her worst picture. This is her without makeup. This is how she naturally looks.
I mean, I don't know, man.
What are you saying? Women need makeup to look pretty?
No, I'm saying that like that doesn't necessarily imply that she needs makeup. I'm just saying that like a lot of the photos that
You just said these are her worst pictures. These are just her without makeup.
That's what I was gonna say. Like you got like the worst of the worst pictures. Like I don't know if she actually looks like this in real life. Like in real life, who like that's a decent photo there. But like you're getting like photos where it shows like her forehead, like it.
Oh yeah, man.
Forehead.
Can't have no forehead, right? Come on, man. I'm okay. Let's go back to what's her face? The one that you said was you said 9 or 10 for Sophie Rain. Let's examine that for a moment.
No makeup, Camp.
Thank you for reminding me. So this is one of the first ones. I didn't really pick this one out of the roster or whatever. This is Sophie Rain without makeup. Not hideous like Sydney Sweeney or whatever, but
that's crazy.
all without makeup. And I would say at this one, she's probably like a 6,
I agree.
Yeah, 6. That's being fair.
Let's see. Average standard, she'd be a 6. By the Marine Corps standard, she'd be a 5.5.
Yeah, so like, if
there you go, Sonic. You got my average right there. There's my average.
Huh?
There's my average. That's the average.
Okay.
So what's your average? Tell me your average now. Come on now. It's only fair.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me go ahead and look up something and I'll send it to you in a link. Hang on.
Or just tell me. I can put it on screen.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to tell you because I don't really know how to describe this woman. That's why I gotta like look it up. Give me a second. I'll put it in the chat and then you look it up.
All right. What about you, Kavos? What do you think, man? Who's average to you?
Well, you brought up pretty good examples with Sydney and Sophie. I
actually think Zendaya is kind of average too. You ever seen Zendaya?
Yeah,
she's
I agree
pretty
with
average.
that. Yeah.
Zendaya no makeup is a total 5. She's a strong 5.
Yeah, dude.
Strong 5, sir. Hold on.
Yeah, that's a strong 5. I agree.
Strong 5, and that's not even me being mean. This is the most famous average picture of her. I always see this one on Reddit. because they'll put her with what's it? It was like they call it the Four Horsemen of Average, and it will be Zendaya. It will have that one chick, Bella Ramsey, the chick from The Last of Us. Who else was in that shit? Oh, the chick that will play the live action Snow White. I can't remember her name.
He is not a 5.
Who?
The woman who did the live action Snow White. She's not a 5. I don't care what anyone says.
No, but okay. Maybe she's not a 5. Maybe she's like maybe a 6. But it was just kind of funny because they had them all in the same. They had the left side of Zendaya's face here with the other ones. I mean, I just thought that shit was hilarious. I can't remember who the fourth person was. Maybe it was Sydney Sweeney. But it was actresses that are put in everything that are basically average. And they were arguing that as soon as they got Harvey Weinstein out of Hollywood, all of these basic women started getting into Hollywood and started becoming like the go-to actresses for everything. And I just thought it was pretty funny. And they were like, yeah, Bella Ramsey, dude, she could totally play Spider-Man. I'm like, what the fuck are we talking about here? I think it was...
Is she from The Walking Dead?
No, Bella Ramsey was from Game of Thrones. She played the little girl that Lyanna Mormont. That's who she played. She was the one that stabbed the giant in the eye, and she ended up getting crushed by the I think the zombie giant, whatever. So yeah, Bella Ramsey, man, she was in The Last of Us.
Please, the woman who they had playing Yennefer of Bangaberg in the Netflix.
Yeah, that's okay.
Bella Ramsey.
I know who she is. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, she would.
She almost looks like she has Down syndrome a little bit.
Oh man.
Sorry about that. I didn't mean to, offend anybody, but yeah, she totally looks like she has Down syndrome right here. Sheesh. Anyway. Sonic, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I don't know what images to use. Maybe this one? Maybe? No.
Come on now. You know you got it saved on your computer, man.
Wait, so Sonic, did you say Sophie Rain was a 10?
Stars.
I think he was. I think he was arguing that.
I would say that when she's well groomed and everything, yeah, she's around like an 8 or 9.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but Camp, he wants to like completely nerf her to like, oblivion to like make a point. But
no, I'm not making a point, dude. I'm just completely being honest, bro. She's pretty basic.
No. It's because the thing is that like when it comes to
great
women,
marketing
they don't
around
go
herself.
They don't go out looking like that though. They end up, they go out with makeup. They do their hair.
She has incredible marketing around herself because she basically will tell people that she's making so much money from OF, whatever, which is kind of, who knows if it's verifiable or not, whatever. And then she also will create these headlines that this basketball player offered her $15 million to take her V card. And nobody can really verify if that's true or not, She's got that potato head, man. I don't know what it is, man. What is Bella Ramsey to you, Sonic? I'm interested.
Who is she?
She's on screen. I'll put it on screen again for you.
Bella Ramsey?
I mean, that's not a good picture of her. But...
Yeah, go back.
Go back. All right, I'll do this one for you.
I mean, like a more neutral one.
No, go back. I think that because when I see all of her photos, scroll down a little bit more. Yeah, I would consider this woman about a 5. Like that's what I would consider average.
She would be lower for me. She'd probably be like a 3.
Yeah, I agree, Camp.
Yeah. Sorry, 3.5. Sonic. I mean, if that's your average, man.
Yeah, I would say that that's my average.
Sheesh. I would be scared to see what your 3 looks like.
I'd be nice and say maybe she's a 4, but... Nah,
bro. That's being too nice, bro.
Yeah.
That's being too nice. Come on now. Don't do the 4s like that.
True. You're
you gotta think about the 4s, bro. No, she's a 3 all on her own, dude. I mean, shit, missing eyeballs and shit. But wasn't there like a visual scale of women that was put out? I think it was on Reddit, wasn't it? of like
I
objective.
remember hearing something like
I've
that.
seen it. I've seen
think
it
I've seen
before.
that. Yeah, I think it was like female scale. What was it? Female scale 1 to 10, 1 to 10, like objective attractiveness scale. Here we go.
Yeah, it's one of the.
Okay. So it goes from 9 plus, and then 5.5 is like the bottom. Or actually, they have 5, which is like ordinary looking, but they don't have anybody here. So it starts at 5.5, which you're going to have Victoria Pedretti. I don't know who she is. I know Ariana Grande, which this is Ariana Grande pre-Wicked. Which, you know, she was all right pre-Wicked, but after Wicked, dude, she got completely, like, sucked out of all that face fat. I don't know what happened, dude. I don't know if it was, like, Ozempic or what, dude, but it was, like, it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Amber Childers, I don't know who she is. Aya Cash, I don't know who she's is either.
Androgynous looking for a 5.5.
Yeah, I would probably, I mean, I don't know if I would put Ariana Grande... I think current Ariana would probably be here now. I don't know. I think she filled out a little bit more since the whole Wicked thing, because I think she's kind of returned back to normal a little bit. So we probably have to get more of an update. But so moving on to 6, you have Karina Kampf, who we all know. You're getting into a lot of like blondes here. Anne Hathaway on the brunette side. Anya Taylor-Joy, who played Princess Peach. Pokimane. Pokimane is a 5 for me. I always thought she was pretty basic. I don't know what the hype was about her. I think because she had the whole girl next door look going to her. That's why a lot of simps were like, you know, like, holy shit. Like, she doesn't have like crazy pictures of her, you know, in bikinis and stuff like that. And, you know, she's kind of moderately dressed and stuff and very conservative.
I would probably put Pokimane like around like a 6 or 7.
6 or 7?
Yeah. 6
so from like cute to attractive, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because I would say Pokimane for me is definitely a 5. She's definitely pretty basic. Wow. This one they put Sydney Sweeney at a 7. Highly attractive.
I was gonna bring that up,
bro.
That's her all dolled up.
That doesn't matter, bro. Even her all dolled up, she looks pretty basic. They got her right next to Bella Poarch, Millie Bobby Brown, Emily Wachowski, Addison Rae.
I would consider Emma Watson like about average. I would consider her average.
Whoa, hold on.
I feel like Millie Bobby Brown is.
Yeah, Millie Bobby Brown. She's all right. This picture doesn't really flatter her, but like she's all right. But hold on. Emma Watson, you put Emma Watson over Pokimane? Because you said Pokimane was like a 6.
Yeah.
And then you said Emma Watson was like average, which would be a 5. So you put Pokimane over Emma Watson?
Yeah, because I like the cutesy look. That's kind of like my thing.
Okay, so you kind of live in the 6s is what you're saying.
What does that mean?
You said you like the cutesy, so cute is 6, right?
Yeah.
Got you. I wasn't saying anything wrong. Kylie Jenner is at 6.5, which is noticeably attractive. But I think she's got a lot of. She's got a lot of.
To me, Kylie Jenner is like. Like to be fair, she is a 5, but to me, she's just so much lower.
Hold on, let me edit this channel one more time. All right, so back to this. Yeah, that's crazy. They put Sydney Sweeney at 7, which is highly attractive. That's crazy to me. I would probably say the only one that probably belongs in the 7 here. I have heard of Emily Wachowski. She's like, I believe she's a model, right? I think she's a model from what I understand. I think she is. She would be, she kind of makes sense there. Millie Bobby Brown. This is not a flattering picture of her. But she's kind of average. And in this pic, I would say she's probably like average to cute. So I don't think she would be in the 7. She'd probably be like a 6, probably. Moving on.
I would put Millie Bobby Brown at around 5 now that I'm looking at her.
Well, this picture is not flattering at all. Like,
no. I looked her up on my own.
Yeah, I know her from Stranger Things and stuff like that. But like, after Stranger Things and stuff. She cleans up. She cleans up all right. Keira Knightley is in the 7.5.
No, Keira Knightley's at best a 6.
This isn't a good picture either, though.
Yeah.
No, it's not. But even
I was trying to think
so,
where
Keira Knightley's at least is a solid 6.
She's cute.
Yeah, she's cute, but she's not gorgeous.
I don't really know anybody else on here. Oh, Zoe Kravitz. I know Zoe Kravitz, but I don't think she's
Kiara. That's how you say her name.
Keira Knightley. Yeah.
Keira. Okay. Yeah, I would put her in the 5 category.
These aren't really flattering pictures, though. I don't know who any of these other people are.
Oh no, I'm looking her up.
Olivia, wait, can I say something? Yeah, Olivia Rodrigo was 7. I don't know about that.
7.5. Considerably attractive.
Yeah, that's. I mean, she's attractive, but I don't know about 7.5.
Yeah, this is a very generous rating here. I think this person just does a lot of gooning, if you ask me. Moving on, Natalie Portman at an 8, surpassingly attractive. I thought Natalie Portman was conventionally attractive. I'd probably put her around like a 7.5.
Yeah,
You're nicer than I am, Camp. She's
still
from my perspective, she's a 6.5.
This is not a flattering picture. Again, I'm just going off of memory. I would not put her in the same league as like Jessica Alba.
Actually, Alba, if you want to be technical, Alba's more attractive than Natalie Portman.
That's really what I'm saying. We're saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Alba actually has the softer features that most men find appealing.
Yeah, tan skin, symmetrical face. You know, she's got good teeth. I mean, Ana de Armas. This is. I mean, I think she would definitely probably.
Isn't she a French model or something?
She was in The Ballerina, the John Wick story.
Oh, okay.
And I think she was also in another movie with Bond, I believe. I might be wrong about that one, but yes, no, she was in a Bond movie. But yeah, Ana de Armas, I would say she would probably be in an 8 with Jessica Alba. I would agree with this one. Madison Beer, I've heard of her, but I don't really know who she is. Madison Beer.
She's like a singer.
Okay, yeah, I don't know who she is. Kendall Jenner is at 8. I get all the Jenners mixed up. Kylie, Kendall. I guess Kendall is more attractive than Kylie.
Yeah, I'd say Kendall's more attractive for sure.
She has better facial symmetry than Kylie. I don't know. Something about I would say the proportions of her face and stuff, like her eyes to nose to mouth and stuff. Whereas like it just seems in this photograph of Kylie, I don't know, it just seems she's got like a little bit of a fatter face. Whereas Kendall's face is a little bit more symmetrical, more pleasing to look at, in my opinion. Okay. Moving on to 8.5, we have Kristen Stewart. I would put her average. I don't see what the whole draw is about here. I remember she was in the Twilight thing. I didn't see Twilight, but I know that she was like one of the main stars in that. Gal Gadot?
No. Gadot is like a sporty 6.5.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I would probably put her. Yeah, she would definitely be she's definitely above average, but she's not in the 8 range. I would probably put her below Jessica Alba, so that'd probably be like 7 at the highest, like 7 to 7.5, but nothing in the 8 range for Gal Gadot. Then moving on to the 9+, we have Adriana Lima, who is a longtime Victoria's Secret model. And then you got Margot Robbie, who has no makeup in this photograph. Megan Fox and Brooke Shields. This is an old photo of Brooke Shields. I don't know if I agree with any. I mean, probably Adriana Lima, probably, but everybody else here, I don't know. Margot Robbie.
What about Megan?
Megan Fox. Okay.
You don't think Megan Fox is a 9?
No, I don't think Megan Fox is a 9, dude. I would probably put her probably like an 8, maybe. She's definitely attractive. Conventionally attractive. I'll give her that. But I wouldn't say that she's I wouldn't put her at 9. This is like 9+. So that's like damn near perfect. And I mean, I don't like I mean I wouldn't even venture to say Adriana Lima is like a 9 or even a 10. I would say she would probably be. Well, I mean, I would probably say out of this lineup that you got here, I would probably say Adriana Lima only because I know who she is, whatever. And I mean, I've seen pictures of Megan Fox and stuff like that. Actually, let's look at Megan Fox without makeup, because that's really the determining factor here. Megan Fox. It's not bad.
No,
it's not bad. I would still say that she's conventionally attractive without makeup. So that would put her above a 6, probably even like right in between 7.5 and 8. You know, comfortably. I feel comfortable saying that. Yeah. What else is? Well, yeah, everybody else here. I don't know anybody else here. I mean, Margot Robbie is attractive, but I always get her confused with the other one. You know which actress I'm talking about? There's lookalike. Jamie Presley. That's who it is. Okay, let's go. Let's put her on screen real quick. So Margot Robbie's on the left. Jamie Presley's on the right. Would you give them similar rating?
No.
Who would you rate over Who would you rate over the other?
See, the woman on the left, I'd give a higher rating to. Her facial features are softer.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing?
Hello.
It's Coke Benny, by the way.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
The power of friendship. Man. Good to hear from you, man. How you been?
How you been, man?
Pretty good. Good. How about you?
Good to grace us with your presence, man. You've been in the chat long enough, man. Glad to finally hear your voice, man. How you been?
Good. I've been struggling to get my Discord to work. That's why it took me a while. But I'm glad I'm finally here.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we're just doing the whole shallow thing of rating women through Hollywood and trying to figure out the baseline of what I think is hot and what I think is average. And we're just trying to compare notes. And I think from all this data that we've gathered, Sonic's average is Bella Ramsey.
Who's Bella Ramsey?
Bella Ramsey is I don't know who she is. They just threw her on the
Last of Us. Like, yeah, just look up The Last of Us live action. That's who Bella Ramsey is.
All right.
Yeah, that's his average, man. Notice that she's nowhere on this attractiveness page whatsoever. Rightfully so. But
Bella Ramsey?
Yeah, but if Sonic made his little chart of attractive from 5 to 9 plus, Bella Ramsey would be smack dab in the middle.
Yeah, but like, I mean, that's
wait. What is Sonic Raider?
5.
5, yeah, average. Because I was saying that my average is like Sydney Sweeney, and his average is Bella Ramsey. So what I said was true.
I don't know if I got a bad picture, but
no, they're all bad. They're all bad.
Yeah, she looks like a guy. She has like short hair.
Wait, she's non-binary. I believe that. Don't quote me on that, but I believe that she has come out as non-binary. So that whole looking like a guy thing is accurate. She's got that hard face. Well, it's kind of gooey. You know, it's kind of round. But yeah, dude, that's the benchmark. I would have to
rate her like about a 2.
You know, see, I was nicer than you, Coke Benny. I gave her a 3. But yeah. I mean, that was just kind of going to what I said the last live stream when I said my 5s are hotter than your 5s, and I basically said that, you know, like my 5 would be like Pokimane, Sydney Sweeney, Zendaya, whatever. That's my 5s, and then his 5 is Bella Ramsey. So, I mean,
okay, you guys are probably gonna clown on me for this, but I kind of used to have a crush on Pokimane, so I'd say I'd see her maybe as a 7.
Okay, I mean that's fine. I mean everybody everybody can have their, you know, their own preference and stuff like that. I thought the reason why, you know, she had such this crazy following and stuff is because she was so wholesome and so girl next door or whatever. And yeah, I mean, the simp economy is strong, man. And yeah, I mean, they wait for her to get up from her seat and they try to get screenshots, you know? So it's kind of wild.
It's bad. It's bad.
Yeah.
A little fun.
Oh yeah, I'm aware of that. Yeah. That's yeah, man. I mean, she was the face of Twitch, man. I think she still is kind of the face of Twitch, I believe. But yeah, I don't know if I agree with this whole chart thing because they put Sydney Sweeney at like a 7 and shit. That kind of threw me off a little bit. And then they also put Natalie Portman with like Jessica Alba. That's another one that I don't really believe in.
But it just kind of goes to show that like everybody has like different tastes as to what they like, you know. So
well,
but
they
but
did put
I don't know
Zendaya
why, but I
at
feel like
6.5 though. So
I feel
they're
like
a little right there. They are right.
but I feel like you're like biased, man. I really do feel like you are biased, and you're trying to force it. That's the
Bro,
impression I'm
you're
getting.
biased too, though.
How am I biased?
Guys, we have to acknowledge we all have our biases.
Yeah, that's really what I'm trying to say. It's like you saying that I'm biased is like saying you're not biased. Like you totally are biased.
This is, bro. Let me tell you, this is different. With Camp, I know for like you're putting Sydney Sweeney in a 5, which is crazy to me because
dude, I
like,
do that without hesitation, bro.
No, I know you do because I feel like you're
I'm
really
not even being performative. I'm not even being performative, bro. Like I'm not even trying to get the clip.
Not even about
I'm
being
not even
performative.
trying to get the clip either, man. Like this is just what are facts, bro.
No. Hang on a second, bro. It's not even about. Oh my god.
See, you're trying to farm. You're trying to clip farm right me right now, dude. You're totally trying to clip farm right now, dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Bro, I know people like you, Camp. You will take the like obviously because Sydney Sweeney, she's really high up there. You will force
high
it.
up for who,
take her,
bro?
and then you will put her in a position like number 5 and say, yeah, that's what I think is hot. Yeah, that's she's super mid. I have a feeling that
I don't even use that type of language. That's Gen Z language to call something mid. I don't even say that.
Because here's the thing, man. I try my best. Okay, obviously we're always going to be biased.
I'm gonna need you to try harder.
I try to apply some sort of.
Bella Ramsey, bro, you gotta try harder than that, man. Come on now.
But
you gotta want more for your life, bro.
I try to apply mathematics to this, okay? And statistically, we already know that like Sydney Sweeney, she is incredibly hot, right? Because when you see like she literally,
all right. No, go
yeah,
ahead.
like she yeah, but like she literally.
Go ahead, man.
Can you guys hear me?
Plead your case, man. We're here. I'm all ears.
Because people literally get upset at her for literally anything. People who look like her
at Sydney Sweeney. I'm not upset at all.
But you are though. Like no,
I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. I'll put her on screen right now, dude. I'll put her on screen right now. I am not mad at this woman. I'm not mad at her success. I don't even care about her success. We're just talking about looks here. Okay.
Man, I feel like you're forcing it. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Not at all, bro. Not at all.
Well, hey Camp, would you date her if like you were her age or like around her age?
Dude, she's not that. No, not really, man. Hold on. Let me put her on screen so we have an idea of what I'm talking about here, because I don't want to be fair. Okay. David said, plead your case. She's just kind of basic, bro. Like I've seen, like, I don't know if I'm just like tired of white girls because, you know, I've dated a few of them. I've dated girls hotter than Sydney Sweeney in terms of like the face. Like this is kind of like, I don't know, what I have on screen is not like anything outstanding to me. You know, it's pretty basic, pretty run of the mill, in my opinion. I don't know, man. There's nothing
that's kind of crazy to me, though. I don't know.
There's nothing that really stands out about her.
Because here's the thing, man. Like I could believe you, but I mean, I don't know why, but I just feel like you're forcing it. Because like,
I'm not.
Here's the thing,
You're
man,
saying
like,
you wouldn't date her though? That's kind of, I don't know.
Okay. When I say I have a high standard, that means that my standard is going to be probably different from Sonic's standard, from your standard, Cabos, and probably from Tea and Toes of Ghost standard, you know, and as well as Coke Benny's standard, you know. We all have like what we like, you know. Like I like tan skin. I don't really go for blondes. I like brunettes, but you bring a brunette home to mom. You know?
I don't know, man. I feel like you're you look for like any angle to ensure that
I'm not
you
looking
can
for
place her
any
in.
angle, bro. I'm just telling you, like,
Bro,
this
like
is what
you
it
literally
is, bro.
said, let's do it. You said, let's rate them without makeup. That's what you said.
Okay, now I'm
You
rating
said
her with makeup, and I'm still not really. I still see her kind of the same way. Like, I don't see her as like this smoking hot woman that I don't see it what everybody else sees. You know? I
Hey,
just don't.
Camp. Just curious, how would you rate Millie Alcock?
Hold on, let me put her on screen.
She's the.
Oh, this is Supergirl?
Yeah.
I saw somebody post something on Reddit about this chick. They're like, how is her skin impenetrable, but she has pierced ears in the show? But dude, she's probably along the same lines, dude. She's like a 5, and this is a horrible picture of her. This is probably
Actually, would you believe it if I told you that's actually a good picture? Because that's a picture from the Superman movie from last year. Look up a picture from her trailer, how she looks in her own movie.
okay. I mean, this is a. Hold on. This is another image right here.
That one looks like she was younger.
Yeah. Hold on. Which you
Yeah,
said
just look
from
up
the trailer?
Millie Alcock Supergirl movie 2026.
Okay, here's the trailer right here. Let's check it out.
Right there, looks like she just got out of bed.
Yeah, dude, I'm not. Hold on. I would still kind of rate her a little bit average. Hold on, let me put her. Oh, we don't get copyright for this.
Different ideas about what it means to be a hero.
Kind of basic, bro. I'm gonna be completely honest, dude. She looks kind of basic to me, man.
He sees the
Is she like some type of like sex symbol or something? Do people think that she's like a sex symbol?
I highly doubt it if
Probably
she looks
not.
like that.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I want to make sure because I'm so out of touch. I just want to make sure.
I feel like your standards are a little too high, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
They might be, bro. They might be. I just don't go for like basic white woman. You know what I'm saying?
Like right there in her IMDb page, that profile picture, she actually looks pretty attractive there. But like from everywhere, every picture I've seen of her as Supergirl,
yeah,
it just feels like she looks even worse.
yeah.
I mean, if they're not your type, then that makes sense. You know?
I mean, see, the thing is, I don't really go for these blonde basic girls, man. I don't. Like, this is her. She's in House of the Dragon as well.
I don't know.
Looks like she's wearing very minimal makeup here. Kind of plain, I mean, I'm not even. That's not even me being mean, bro. It's like she's just kind of average, man.
No, hey, Camp, you want to know what you sound like?
What you got, man?
You sound like almost every boss girl.
Boss girl.
Super high standards, or you're just forcing it.
I'm not forcing anything.
I feel like
man.
that's you.
No, I mean, I think I already told you like what I thought was attractive, man. I like more like tan skin.
Okay, show us right now on the screen what is it that you're attracted to? I really want to see what you consider like 10s and 9s. I'm actually very curious.
Okay, but you got to get your 10 or 9 ready, okay?
I have Sydney Sweeney. I told you that I consider her a 10.
Christ. Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad we got that established. All right, give me a second, man. I got you. Let me find one. This thing. This one. Paula Garces.
Yeah.
Now I remember. Okay, let me put her on screen so you can see what I'm talking about.
Yeah, she was actually fairly attractive for the time for her age.
Yes, so she would probably be. Let me actually bring up that one scene because I think this will probably help you out. In Kiran Kumar. Yes, this one.
Actually, can you do me a favor? Can you show us like the ugly one, the ugly photos?
Can you just hold on, man?
You did do that with Sydney Sweeney.
Don't worry, bro. I got you. Just give me a second, all right? This is for you, Sonic.
No, but it's not though, like because
it is. It is.
Hey.
They look like crap, and they think they're gonna make an impression.
Shit, you know what?
Yeah, I left my lighter in your car. Do me a favor and run down and get it for me, please? I gotta urinate.
Have you seen this movie, Sonic?
Yeah, I've seen it. I just recently watched it too.
Yeah. That would probably be my image of like a 9,
Okay, I know this is
a high 9, like 9.5.
You don't know me very well or at all. But let me tell you what the best part of my day is. I come home from work and I walk through this lobby.
There you go. I mean, that would be my 9.5 for you, Sonic. If you were to just have me pick somebody out of like my memory, I would probably say Paula Garces, whatever. Is that her name? How you say her name? Yeah. David from the UK said 100% basic, or probably probably the high 8 or whatever. But so going back to our original, talking about Indy Navarrete, where everybody's obsessed with her. You thought I was saying that, she was like this. Hold on. Indy. How do you spell her name? Indy Navarrete? Yeah, there it is. Everybody, she's all over the place right now,
Yeah.
And I would say that she is conventionally attractive. I don't think that, there's nothing wrong with me saying that. I said that I would say she's an 8. What do you say, Sonic?
I say a 5.
What were you guys?
Go ahead,
you say she's a 5? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I was just asking, like, what were you guys like? Were you guys like debating about like how attractive she was, or?
Well, I was saying that everybody's kind of obsessed with her as an actress because she killed the role in the movie, and the movie's like blowing up right now and stuff, and like the box office or whatever, it's basically doing better than it did on its opening weekend. It's just getting better and better. And but also, in terms of the story, and also, just how it was shot under $1 million, but it's killing it right now. But yeah, I'm saying like she's kind of taken over in terms of like everybody's talking about her as an actress and how she kind of like she did really good in the movie and stuff. And I'm like, but also people are like kind of obsessed with her too, because she is conventionally attractive. And then Sonic was telling me, he's like, well, what do you rate her? And then I was like, well, I think she's like she's 8. She's an 8. So. Okay. But Sonic thinks
so you think she's attractive then?
I would say she's conventionally attractive. Yes. I don't think I'm saying anything wrong there.
Yeah, I can agree.
When you say she's an 8, that's pretty high.
Isn't 8 hot?
An 8,
yeah.
An 8 would be conventionally attractive. Yeah. Like that goes to facial symmetry. That goes to she fits the brunette kind of tan skin. I believe she's a mix of something in Mexican, something else in Mexican, whatever. So she's a good mix.
Wait, so if 5 is an average, 6 is attractive, is 7 that'd be a little bit over attractive?
You can't really rate 7 because the 7 the reason why you skip 7 is because it's kind of a common area that a lot of girls rate themselves, and the gap between cute and attractive is like.
It's a massive gray area, to be
right. So people always I would be 9 and 10. She has like this girl next door kind of look to her, but that's what is kind of like her charm about herself,
But isn't 9 near perfect?
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
I mean, there's a lot of hot girls, but I don't think they would be near perfect. That's why I think hot should be at 8.
I mean,
hot should be at 8.
I mean, honestly, if you were to take my scale, like I say, okay, so you got adjustable 6, which is, another word for saying cute. And then after that, you have conventionally attractive. And then after that, you have, hot, and then you have a 10, which is like damn near perfect. That's basically how I rate it.
So what would perfect be? 11?
No, perfect is 10.
There is no such thing as a perfect 10.
Right. Now, some women will disagree with you because they will all say they're 10s and stuff. But like in terms of like, the male gaze and stuff, like what because I think we can be a little more objective about it.
Well, women do tend to actually hype themselves. Women just sit there and hype themselves up, and it's
well, they bring in outside factors like personality and if you're killing it and stuff like that, like that kind of stuff. And when we're just talking about facial, just appearance alone, that's it.
Sonic, what did you rate the girl that was just on screen?
He rated her a 5. I remember.
I rated her a 5, maybe like slightly above. No,
so,
not even
so she's neck and neck with Bella Ramsey, basically.
Yeah,
she's neck and neck with Bella Ramsey for you.
But bro, believe it or not, like
Sonic, you're so fucked up, bro.
No, it's because my scale.
Like I can't get what you're saying, bro. I can't.
Like my calibrated scale.
Yeah,
you need to get recalibrated, bro. That's what I hear. Shit.
No, dude, like my calibrated scale actually, like there's a lot of women in the category of 5, and very few women at 10. And number 1, like for my number 1, there's very few women there. The majority of the women that I see are pretty average, man. And I don't have like this, like, she's a 10, she's a 10, she's a 10. I don't have that. Like very few women in my
you're like she's a 5, she's a 5, she's a 5. That's what you are. You're like, giving out 5s like no problem, dude. That's crazy, bro.
But that's what it is though. Like the majority of them are like pretty average. Like, the reason why, like, like even Sydney Sweeney too. Like, to me,
Sydney Sweeney is a 10 to you though, for multiple reasons other than just her looks though. That's what I remember you said that.
Yeah, but like,
but that's not what we're judging off of, dude. We're not judging on outside factors. We're just judging on her appearance alone. That's what I'm trying to get to you about. Like, you got to separate how you feel about them, like in terms of like their success and all that other stuff, and just focus on just their looks.
Yeah, but like that's physically attracted to the person.
But I mean, what I'm saying though is that, like, mathematically, like Sydney Sweeney is an incredibly attractive woman. Like, there's always controversy around her, even though she doesn't even say anything. But there's still controversy around her because women with that kind of look, with big breasts and blonde hair, blue eyes, like they go after them. Like if there's a woman that's attractive like that, they tend to make her a target. So I mean, I'm not going off of like sentiment. I'm going off of like what the psychology does to the psychology that's performed and mathematics. Like,
fuck your math, dude. Your math is wrong.
I mean,
honestly, David from the UK said she's a 5 for sure. Thank you. I'm glad we can agree on something. Thank you so much, David, for saying that. I mean, what honestly, like you like what you like.
6.
Yeah, I mean, she cleans up. She cleans up, and she can. That's the thing. Like when women put on makeup and stuff, they can go up a point, But it's also, if you're gonna take the Sonic route and like bring in outside factors, if a woman has like kids or stuff like that, she kind of drops points, in my opinion.
Yeah, but the reason why that's the reason why you want to eliminate all the outside factors, because that like by eliminating all the outside factors, you could justify giving her a 5. But when you add up all the outside factors, like your calibrated scale just falls apart. That's why when you pulled up that one woman,
I am not.
Like,
I'm
and
not.
I told her,
wait.
Go ahead. When you pulled up that one woman, and I told you, all right, show me an image of her without makeup, you couldn't do it because that like your calibrated scale, it's
the girl from Harold and Kumar.
Oh, Paula Garces without like makeup. I'll do that. I'll do that right now. I'll do that right now. Thank you for reminding me. I got you.
Because believe it or not,
no, don't take that, Sonic. What the hell?
No, I mean,
it's just that, like, bro, like he pulls up this woman, and then I'm looking at her, and I'm like, damn, like really, like that's your 10? And I didn't
say that she was a 10. I said she was a 9.5, sir. But that was only from the movie. Only from the movie. So, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like I don't even have I don't have an image of her without makeup. I only have an image of her in that movie, in the context of that movie, So.
Right. But like, I mean, the point that I'm trying to make though is that, like, like there's some women out there that are incredibly beautiful. Sydney Sweeney is one of them, and the fact that you're saying that, like,
you want to die on this hill.
That no, it's just that like you set this. You were the one who set this. You said that like you had hotter girls than I did. That your scale. See, and you still pull up like the worst photos.
I'm not
instead of pulling the.
Hey, there's so many to choose from. Okay, I'm just pulling them up because you're talking about her. Go ahead. This is your queen. Go ahead, dude.
Yeah, so like I said, like, you know, a woman's not gonna go outside looking like that. Like oftentimes this is why they always go on podcasts and they say we take our time, we take like 3 hours to get ready to make sure that when we finally meet up the boy or the man on our date, you know, like they're not going out looking like that. You know what I mean? They're gonna look their absolute best. She probably has her hair tied like that because she's about to do her makeup. So this is like what I'm talking about. Like you got like the worst that you can to like just justify your scale.
She looks like she's out there. She's not in front of the mirror there. She's outside.
I mean, if that's what you want.
Not attractive enough. Like I could date Sweet. I could date
come on, bro.
I don't know if I would marry her, but I could date her. But,
that's crazy.
You know, like from my perspective, Sonic, what
almost spit fucking energy drink everywhere. Good girl. Sorry.
Scale is a lot closer to most guys that I know.
What?
I'll be honest with you.
Okay, I mean, okay. Like,
hey,
you know,
I'm gonna let Sonic down this hill, man.
I can agree with Sonic that statistically,
I wouldn't say now, you know, Sonic. You need to get this clear. I'm not saying that
mathematical terms is probably an age or better. I can see that, but that's.
I can close my eyes and just choose any one of these photos, man. I'm just like, I mean, that's your queen right there, Sonic. There you go, brother.
She looks nice right there. She looks pretty decent right there.
But yeah,
I feel like a lot of those
that I know of would agree with Camp in a lot of situations. And I'm not saying that to be crass. I'm saying that because most guys do have a standard of what is attractive and what is not.
Yeah, I just don't. The thing is, I don't get the hype.
Oh, she looks really nice right there in the middle. I really like that image. That was one of the images that like really like kind of like shunned to me. Like, damn, like she looks really nice right there. You know, I like that she has the bow. She has her hair nicely done.
She cleans up, but I would say it only takes her up a point. So from a 5 to a 6, that's probably about it.
No, but I know that's what you'll give her, but like for me, like that's nice, you know. She really like
that's what
she knows how to style herself.
No, but don't say nice. Give me this number because I'm speaking in numbers. You're speaking in like flowery language, you know. Like, can you be objective?
I've already told you she's a 10 to me. Like that's 10 behavior right there. That's 10 energy there.
Yeah. All right, now you're speaking like a woman. Okay. All right. Do we have anything else here, man? Do we have anything else that we can go off of? I mean the thing is, like I said, man, beauty is subjective. You know, we all like what we like, you know, and don't like. Let's see.
Yeah, but it's only subjective for you. Like, I mean, like currently right now
it's objective for you, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it's subjective for you. Like currently right now.
No, I'm talking about you, Sonic. Is it objective to you? Like, if
you just made a general statement, though. You said that beauty is subjective.
Yes.
That's what you just said right now. And I'm saying that, like, right now, there's a consensus of what attraction is right now.
Consensus.
Yes, a large consensus. That means that the collective conscious believes that this is what.
But if it was objective, wouldn't you and Camp come to a decision on how attractive Sydney Sweeney is?
Yeah, I don't think there's we don't have a consensus. Like we have, if anything, we're complete opposites. Like what you hold as a 5, which is Bella Ramsey, I hold as like Zendaya as a 5.
Cabos, I want to just suggest something to you, okay? Look, Camp, he says this about Sydney Sweeney. He pulls up like the worst photos. But remember, okay, oftentimes, and he loves to say this too, as well as almost every influencer in the manosphere, that you don't pay attention to a woman's words, you pay attention to their actions, their behaviors. I'm not listening to Camp's words because I know that his words to me sound like it sounds like deception. If I take a look to see how he's behaving, he's behaving almost like the typical person in America whenever Sydney Sweeney's mentioned. Like, think about it.
I want you to rate this woman on screen right now. Can you rate this woman on screen right now? What do you rate her?
I would probably rate her like a potential like probably like a 4 probably, or 3, probably a 4. I don't know, somewhere there.
Well, what were you gonna say? I'm
Um,
interested. What were you gonna say?
Damn, I forgot. What was I gonna say?
Okay.
I forgot. God damn it, man. I had it too.
You never had it, but it's all right. I'm gonna try. I just want to try to see if I can find it. I'm really getting to you, Sonic.
Oh, okay. Now I remember what I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
Okay, Cavos. You know Megan Fox. You know how a lot of people consider her hot, right? And all of this.
Yeah.
Okay, I really want you to think about it. Okay, they consider her hot, and they also consider Sydney Sweeney beautiful or hot. I don't know, but how is it that a woman who never says anything, how is it that she's facing tons and tons of controversies, while like somebody like Megan Fox, she never faces any controversies?
I'm confused with what you're.
Okay. Because whenever there's an attractive woman, most times like men or whoever, when they don't want to admit something, they're gonna do everything they can to lie to themselves and say, I don't like that, like I'm different, I'm unique. That's what Campion's doing right now. And
That's not what
everybody
I'm doing, dude. I'm just telling you what I like and what I don't like, dude. I know it might be hard for you to grasp that I don't like
think about it, like
blonde chicks, whatever. Blondes just might not be my thing, though, bro.
Okay.
No, I'm saying Sydney Sweeney is basic.
But like,
I'm just saying she's basic. I'm not saying she's like butt ugly or whatever. Like she is basic, though. She is run of the mill. Yeah, she's basic, average.
You're telling me that again, like when she's like styling herself, because she has the fashion, she has the looks. You're telling me that that's a 5 to you?
I mean, if she's styling herself, she has like a makeup and stuff. She can bring herself up a point to 6. She can
that's
be.
What I'm saying. You see what I mean? Like a 6? Like that's I don't know. That's crazy to me. But okay, you're right. Because like I mean, the way I see it is like I don't think Margot Robbie is hot at all. She's probably like a 6 or 7 to me. But okay.
Okay.
If that's what you say about Sydney Sweeney, then I mean I don't know. I can't prove it anyway.
I don't put Bella Ramsey in the same league as Sydney Sweeney. I put Bella Ramsey. Bella Ramsey is your 5. She's your 5. She's your average.
Yeah, she is. She's an average. She's my average, if that's what you want to call it. But there's a lot of women out there that are average. Like the list you just pulled up, there's like a lot of women.
I would argue to say that Bella Ramsey is below average.
A lot of the women that you pulled up on that one list, like a lot of those are 5s for me.
Okay, well, you're not being specific. You're just saying those women. Which women are you talking about?
The women on the list where you had like Ariana Grande, you had Natalie Portman, all of those women. Yeah, like a lot of those women are like essentially 5s for me.
So basically, you lump them all in with Bella Ramsey.
Yeah, because like I mentioned, like I told
you,
like,
dude. That's crazy. That Bella Ramsey is your bell curve. That's crazy.
Yeah. Sonic, you're my friend, bro, but I don't know. I just don't agree with that.
Yeah, dude.
Okay,
you are smoking crack, bro.
I mean, like, I don't know, dude. Like,
if I can pull up like more than if I can pull up more than 10 like ugly photos of your 10 and you're just like, oh, that's an ugly photo. I'm like, I'm sorry, but a 10 is not supposed to have an ugly photo.
Bro, but like, I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't know Bella Ramsey. I don't know anything about her.
You don't have to know anything about her. All you gotta do is look at her.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's what we're talking about. We're just talking about looks. We're not talking about what we know about them.
Yeah, but like it doesn't like. See, this is the problem though. Like you're like assuming so much off of this image. Like what I'm trying to say though,
assuming
is that
so much off of the image. I'm a visual person. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. I already know that. But because considering that you're a visual person, you put Sydney Sweeney at number 5. That's
as basic.
But like,
yes, as basic.
What I'm trying to say though is that Bella Ramsey, like, she doesn't seem like she's into like fashion. She doesn't seem like she's into makeup. She doesn't seem like she's into any of that.
Okay, but what does that have anything to do about her attractiveness?
Because you're saying that I put Bella, what's her name? Bella Ramsey? That I put Bella Ramsey, as an average person, and I'm like, yeah, she is an average. She doesn't look like she cares about makeup or fashion. Like,
what I'm saying, I'm saying that you're putting all of these other people on the same scale as Bella Ramsey. Do you see the problem with that?
But they are though. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they are.
Okay.
I need to know who you're talking about, like which girls you're
Well,
putting in the same range.
okay. Are you going to say that
Well, for
Indy
instance,
Navarrete,
like that one girl that
Indy Navarrete
what's her name?
from Obsession, Indy Navarrete
Yeah,
from Obsession is on the
she's
same
5,
level
she's 6.
as Bella Ramsey?
Yeah.
All right. All right.
No.
You're smoking crack, but all right. No, that's fine. But that's what I'm saying. Like when it goes to like when we go back in the history of our conversation and I said my 5s are more attractive than your 5s, I wasn't being mean. I was just spitting facts. Objective fact. Okay. I wasn't giving any opinions, man. These are just objective facts, verifiable.
Didn't you just say earlier that like, beauty's subjective or whatever?
It is subjective, but
I mean, then your like objective facts or whatever gets thrown out the window. What are you talking about?
I'm just when I say that, I mean when I say my 5 is more attractive than your 5, that is an objective fact. Because of what you literally
pulled up here. Like fucking Harold and Kumar, that one would be like you said that was a 9.5. That's crazy to me. But okay, man. Like
no, but see, that's the thing. You wouldn't say that the majority of the women that we looked at tonight are on Bella Ramsey's level, and I think that's crazy.
Bro, you were literally pulling up like all sorts of like photos of like women with no makeup and saying like this is a 5, this is a 5.
Well, that's kind of how you have to kind of judge them, right? I don't think Bella Ramsey has any makeup in this photograph, so I think that would actually be a fair assessment.
Yeah, that's why I put her as a 5. But like we're like going off of your standard
Well,
of like imagine
Sonic. What are you going off of to rank her a 5? I'm just curious.
I'm using fucking excuse me, I didn't mean to use that word. I'm using a Camp's calibrated scale. He said, all right, without makeup, and I'm like, okay, then Bella is number 5.
Okay, I mean, but I don't know. I think she would probably be like a 3, in my opinion. That's not fair to the average woman to say that Bella Ramsey is the 5 scale. That's actually insulting a lot of women.
To you perhaps, but to me, it's just another average woman. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say.
All right, man. I mean, we might just have to agree to disagree, or we might have to take a poll. Maybe we'll do that, and then we'll see what the people think.
Yeah, your super highly subjective poll that's most likely going to go against me. Like most of the people in the Hustlers community, I mean, they all mostly disagree with me anyway. So
that's not my fault.
Yeah, you're probably.
I don't disagree with everything you say, Sonic.
I was going to say you have some people that are in your corner.
Yeah, I don't disagree with everything
Sonic.
you say.
No, I know Cows don't, but Coke Benny, Ghost he's somewhat fair, but I can tell that he kind of has like somewhat of a hidden bias when it comes to you.
I think every other person. I think he just tried to clip farm off my channel. Honestly, I think he just tried to go.
I'm not.
There's just some things you say that
it's just my standard is do I find this person attractive? Okay, yes. Where would I slot them? Okay, here.
That's it. That's it, man. There's no too much thinking about it. Right.
What are you talking about? Like, dude, like a lot of the thinking goes behind the scenes, like, heuristics, fallacies, biases, all of this. This is like behind the scenes stuff. Like
none of that shit.
Of course, you guys are gonna tell me that it's as simple as just rating them. Like
it's as simple as just a visual without even hearing them speak, bro. That's all. Just looks alone. That's it.
Okay.
It's not hard. It's actually really easy. But see, the thing is, what happens?
But it's not though, because you like literally stripped it all of it. Like you stripped all of the variables off, and then that's what you're like rating them on. I think about like it's just absolutely.
But that's what it is, though.
That's what it is, though, Sonic. We're just talking about
we're just
rating in the shower.
That's what it is for you guys. But like for me, a person who like takes care of themselves, who grooms themselves, like Sydney Sweeney, like that's somebody that I'm like that's a 10 to me. That's somebody who's like she.
That was also marketing. She was trying to sell soap, Sonic.
But you tried to like you try to strip everything of it, like all the variables except one, which is looks. And you say that you're a visual person. So
well, that's kind of the first thing you go to is your looks, right? And I've said this before that listen to me, Sonic. Listen to me, Sonic. Just listen to what I'm going to say. Listen to what I'm going to say. All right. If a woman is not attractive, then we don't really have to deal with them, right?
No, that's a lie, dude. Like, what are you talking about?
No, if a woman is not attractive, then they kind of really don't get a chance at the they don't really come on our radar, right? They're kind of invisible, right?
Maybe to you.
Okay, I guess we take
If you're
whatever we
talking
can
about,
get.
like,
In Sonic's
if
world,
you're
we take
talking
whatever
about,
we can
like,
get. That's what
if
it's
you're
sounding
talking
like
about-
right now.
If you're talking about like mathematically, like in the world, then yes, objectively, women who are less attractive do not get the same attention as like attractive women.
Yes, and that's just generally speaking. And I would say the same goes in the reverse for guys. Like guys that are not attractive to women, whatever, they're invisible to them as well. So, like, what I'm saying here is not like out of the realm of possibility. It's just that if you don't pass in the looks department, then you don't really get a chance to. We don't even get a chance to see what your personality is because we don't even want to like. We haven't made it past the first hurdle.
Right, but like, I mean, aren't you like always shitting on women for doing that?
What do you mean?
Because women said that they want some, like they want like or at least I hear this a lot from like men, that they want a Chad, they want good looks. Otherwise, if they have like horrendous looks, then it's considered harassment. Like, don't you guys always say that?
Well, what I will say is that women will give a little bit more leeway to a man who fits their attractive scale. They can get away with saying certain things that if a guy was not attractive, he would kind of come off as creepy. That is kind of a truism. That's not just me putting out an opinion. That's a truism, I think attractive people can get away with a lot more than unattractive people if they were to say the same thing. You don't believe that's true?
No, I completely forgot the point. I'm sorry. I forgot the point.
Sonic, I'm gonna need you to start writing stuff down because this is tough, man. It really is, because it's like if we're gonna have this discussion, I'm gonna need you to like hold some thoughts and not get distracted by any shiny thing in your room, if you could.
Oh wow.
No, because honestly, like, I mean, if we're trying to have this discussion,
how like the entire time you and I have been talking, you've just been like taking jabs at me like the entire time.
Well, you kind of have been taking jabs at me as well. You've been taking jabs at me as well, though.
What jabs did I take? Like, even when it came to like the woman, I could have like roasted the shit out of her because like there were like tons of flaws, but I didn't. I was like, nah.
Well, why didn't you? No, why didn't you? What held you back? You could have totally done that.
Because first off, like I wanted to keep it like as like good faith as possible because I didn't want to like influence anybody. So,
but I'm not doing that. I'm just being honest.
Well, you're like telling me like oh, Sonic,
I'm just stating facts. I'm saying that your baseline is Bella Ramsey. Your baseline for average is Bella Ramsey. That is fact.
That's not what I'm talking about, though. What I'm talking about is that like you're taking jabs at me by like saying like, oh well, like you're like getting distracted by every shiny thing in the room, like
because
you're like taking advantage of those like little moments and like you're like making me look even worse.
I'm not making you look worse, man. I'm not doing that. It's just like I'm trying to hold a conversation with you, and you keep forgetting what we're talking about. I'm just like, hey, can we lock in, Sonic? That's all I'm trying to ask.
Okay, so like, what was the point that we made then? Because I forgot.
Okay, I'll bring us back.
Exactly, this is what I'm talking about.
No, I'm about to bring us back.
All you guys forget. I didn't forget. But like Sonic, let's jab at him because he's the one.
I didn't forget.
Yeah, like he's like revealing. He's being honest. Yeah, let's use that honesty against him.
You asked me what we were talking about. I'm about to bring you back. Okay, I was talking about how an attractive guy can get away with saying certain things to a woman.
Before that.
Attractiveness. If a woman is not attractive, then we don't have to take them on. They have to pass the attractive scale first before they can even get a chance. Yeah, whereas you disagree with that. Am I not wrong about that?
Well, to me personally, the way I handle it, obviously because you're a visual person, so that already tells me that you rely a lot on like
most men are visual. Heuristics. Most men are visual first.
Yeah, but like the fact that you even revealed that already tells me that you rely on heuristics, meaning that you take shortcuts to
I will not waste my time with a subpar woman. No, I will not waste my time.
What have I been saying?
Wait.
If anything, like
I haven't heard Sonic say anything, to be honest.
Yeah, dude. If anything, I kept saying, "All right, bring out the photo." Like that one with the one woman from Harold and Kumar. I was like, "All right, bring the terrible photo now." Like that's all I said because he was doing that with Sydney Sweeney. So I was like, "Okay, we'll do the thing." Like, literally, he's using like propaganda techniques to like make me look bad. So.
No. I was just giving you visual references to what we were talking about. That's it. That's it.
That's possible.
You said Sydney Sweeney was a 10, so I just kept pulling up photos, and you're like, "Oh, that's an ugly photo. Oh, that's another ugly photo." And I'm just like, "Okay, well,
yeah, but because
I'm
you're
sorry.
like literally
All I can find are ugly photos of her."
no, but I mean, dude, like, are you serious? Like, you can literally just type up Sydney Sweeney good photos, and then like you'll get the good photos. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and you're still using deceptive tactics right now to make me look bad. That's crazy.
Hey, man. I'm not making you look bad.
You just
honestly,
did right now. Like, you literally pulled up like
No,
the
it's
worst photos of her, and then like you were showing it off, like laughing it up. Like,
I just thought that your baseline for what you think is a 10
oh,
is a little skewed. That's all. That's just my opinion. I mean, that
but
you don't have to take that as fact.
This multiple times saying that like it's a subjective. It's subjective though.
I think beauty is subjective. I think
And
everybody
by the
has
way,
their own
Camp,
10 and stuff like that. Because my 10 is definitely going to be different from your 10. And like I said on the last stream, my 5 is different from your 5, which we have proven that today.
No. You didn't say that. You said that your 5s were hotter than my 5s. That's what you said.
And we proved that. We proved that today.
You didn't prove anything other than the fact that you pulled up some woman from like Harold and Kumar, and almost everybody here thought that she was mid. Look, bro, I want you guys to understand one thing, okay? I'm not mad at Camp. I'm not mad at anybody, but I do want to call out like the psychological tricks that Camp is using, because I don't want people to look at me in a terrible way, because I feel like that's kind of what's going on. I just have to make people aware that there's like this weird deceptive shit going on.
I'm not looking at you like that, Sonic.
I'm not looking at you like that either.
Yeah, I think that's all in your head. And you know what? I'm very unapologetic on how I feel about what I think. So you guys can think whatever you want. I don't care.
But it's not in my head though. Like, you're literally doing it. Like you're literally doing it. Like,
no, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of what makes you different from me, is that you care about what other people think about you, and I'm unapologetically truthful about whatever I think.
I care that we have like a leveled debate. That's what I care about. You're not doing a level debate. You're like poking. You're not even poking at like flaws in my logic. If anything, you're like,
I'm using visual aids to prove my point. That's all I'm doing.
You're literally like fucking, man. Oh my god. I wish I fucking remembered the terms, because that like, I know what you're doing. It's just I can't explain it right now.
Camp's not really gaslighting, if that's what you're looking for.
No. I'm not talking about Camp. Like, I'm talking about like Camp. He's using deceptive tactics and psychological tricks to make me look bad. That's what he's doing.
It's really not that deep, man. I mean, I think I just asked your opinion. I asked your opinion. You told me what your opinion was, and then I threw up a visual aid, and then I just kind of, let everybody else kind of like make their own decisions, their own thoughts about it, All
right.
And, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. It doesn't mean it's the right opinion. It's just your opinion. So, I mean, that's fine.
Wow, that's crazy.
I mean, I'm trying to listen to you, Sonic. Like, I'm trying to understand exactly how Camp is doing that. Because, like,
yeah, bro, I'm just, we're just talking, man. Like, you can die on this hill that Sydney Sweeney's a 10. That's fine, bro. I mean, you can totally die on that hill. But she'll always be a basic 5, an adjustable 6 with makeup on, and that's just it. Like, I mean, that's just me though. That's not me saying that that's etched in stone. Everybody's gotta follow me and stuff like that.
That's crazy.
That's
man.
what
I can't even believe
think.
this is happening right now. Like, literally, like
we all
you take jabs at me. You say that like I'm staring at shiny objects around that.
Well, that's only because you can't hold your attention. That's all. That's the only reason why I said that, because you got distracted.
All right.
That's all.
Well, he did it only once. He only did it once, to be fair. I mean,
like, he's like doing it throughout the whole thing. But like, I mean, like,
no, I'm saying Sonic only.
Look,
Sonic only got distracted once. That's all.
If you guys can't see what I'm talking about, that's fine, man. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Like,
no, I want to understand what you mean, bro. Like, honestly, like, if you could I'm trying to understand you. So, if you could like.
Yeah, just clarify your position. That's all, man. That's all we want.
I mean, I can't do it right now, but I mean, if you want, I can make a video on it. But like, I can't explain it because I don't remember. I don't know the terms right now. I forgot them. But I know I know how I feel right now, and I also understand what you're doing.
So say what you feel right now, Sonic. It should be easy.
I just told you guys, like, you're like,
hey, can I chime in something really quick?
What you got, Coke Manny?
Yeah.
I mean, normally I never agree with what anything Sonic says, but I do gotta say, that whole distracted by shining things, that was kind of a little uncalled for. I feel like you could have just told him, like, hey man, stay focused.
I mean, that's my way of telling him to lock in.
I mean, Yeah, like it just, and right now it feels like he's kind of getting ganged up on. So
Well, this is a safe space, you know.
I could kind of see why Sonic felt a little upset about that.
I do appreciate that, Coke Benny. I'm not upset. Like I understand like what the game is, you know, like, but like my intention was not to like make Camp apologize. No, this is his tactics. Like he loves doing this stuff. So and I respect that. But
Sonic.
I don't
hate that you have a different opinion from me. It's fine.
I have to make people aware of what's going on, so then I don't end up looking bad. Like this is my way of defending myself. If people don't understand what is it that I'm talking about, then essentially like it's gonna happen. Like people are just gonna view me in a certain way. So it is what it is. Like I can't do
the only reason I said the whole thing about shiny objects and you getting distracted is because this has happened before in previous conversations. And it was just almost like, when Teen Toast Ghost was giving an explanation, I told him, I was like, because you both were talking at the same time. And I was like, Sonny, you go first. She's like, no, I want to hear what Ghost has to say. So then Ghost went, and then we came back to you, and you didn't have it, So it's like, I'm just going off of like previous conversations that like, if you don't have your time to speak, or if you do have your time to speak, sometimes you lose it, or if we're having a conversation that's back and forth and then you're like, oh shit, I forgot what I was going to say. And I was just being playful, like I didn't mean any, like anything mean by it. I know I might come off as a little bit mean, whatever.
I mean, that's why I said, like, I'm not expecting an apology. Like this is camp tactics, like, the fact that you kept like fucking showing Sydney Sweeney's like worst photos instead of showing like actual good photos. Like, I mean, this is typical camp. Like, I'm expecting this, but like what I'm trying to say though is just that I'm just making people aware of what's going on. But if people don't catch on to it, then I mean, like there's nothing I can do about it. So
I mean, that's
thing. Really all I want to do.
All I wanted to do was just to have you plead your case about what Sydney Sweeney, how you thought about her and stuff. And as you were doing that, I was just presenting to the court the evidence. But I mean,
and the thing is there's more pictures of Sydney Sweeney than the girl that Camp thought was a 9 or 10, the girl from Harold and Kumar. So like,
yeah,
it's kind of hard to find pictures of that girl with no makeup.
Right. And that's the thing. Like, I don't, I couldn't tell you a modern woman right now that is up there like that because, like I did probably say that Indy Navarrete, whatever, a lot of people are obsessed with her. Not only because of the movie and stuff and how her acting was and everything, but she is conventionally attractive. And that's what I was trying to basically say. But that's what kind of spawned this whole conversation was that, wait a minute, like, what do you rate these girls at and stuff like that? And, I wasn't even going to bring it to that, but that's what you wanted to do. So I was like, okay, if we're going to do this, then let's figure out what the baseline is, But I don't know. I think majority of people would agree that having Bella Ramsey as your baseline is a little skewed.
I hope you don't feel ganged up because of that, Sonic. Because like I do agree with Camp on that. Like I hope you're not feeling like ganged up because of the fact that like we agree with Camp on that. Like,
guys, I think that you know what, man. I feel like I should have never brought up anything, honestly. Like the whole point is not to like make you guys feel shame or anything. You guys did nothing wrong. The only reason why I brought this up, the only reason why I brought this up was just to help people realize, like, yo, listen, this guy's using tactics. I just want you guys to know that he's influencing you guys. That's all I want, influencing your perspectives. I just want you guys to know that's all I really want to do.
But do you really think I'm influencing it if I'm giving them a choice to kind of give their input, though? I'm letting these guys give their input about it.
Cavos, because here's the thing. Look, there's a psychological tactic called priming. The more Camp is like pegging you with these ideas, the more the more your perspective about whatever topic or the subject, it's going to influence you. And that's what I'm trying to make you guys aware of. Like, yo, listen, he's priming you guys. Just be careful. That's really like all I'm doing. Like right now, Camp is making it seem like there's nothing going on, but I know the tactic that's going on here, and that's the reason why I'm like, I just remember the tactic. It's called priming.
I don't
Like,
think
he's
I
literally
changed
doing
any
that.
of these guys' minds, though. I think they still have their own ideas of what they
No,
think
see,
is
like
a
you're still
10.
going off the topic. That's not what I'm referring to. I'm referring to the fact that you're using priming tactics to influence their perspective on me and perspective on my scale and my ideas. That's what you're doing, and that's what I'm like having these folks, our viewers, our listeners, understand that, yo, man, like, he's using priming tactics. Be careful. You know, he's trying to make me look a certain way. Don't let him influence you guys, because like, I think that Camp is wrong. Like, he's completely wrong about a lot of things. Don't let him try to like sway you over. That's what I'm trying
Yeah,
to say.
he's
but I
not
also think
influencing.
I was gonna say I also think you're wrong about a lot of things too, though.
It's not that. I mean, well, now maybe you're more aware of it, but like, the thing is that, like, when you don't know it's happening, it's influencing you. That's the reason why priming is literally a psychological factor. It's literally taught in like academic schools. This is like a real thing. Most people, almost everybody is like unaware of this, unless you're a vegetable. But mostly everybody, like, they're unaware that this is going on in the background. You know.
I'm not. To me, I think that I might have just put my opinion out, and whether you guys agree with it or not, I didn't say anything. If anybody agreed with me or not, in terms of what I thought was conventionally attractive, or an 8, 9, or 10, or whatever like that. I think you guys are entitled to have your baseline, and then whatever you think is hot and stuff. I just think that when I said, I'm just going off of history that we had, is that when I said that my 5 scale average is hotter than your average, I was just saying that kind of in an entertaining way, but it was also
Like tongue in cheek.
Yeah, but it was also kind of come true on this stream, because now we know what your 5 looks like and what my 5 looks like. And my 5 is basically your 10.
Yeah,
is that not a false statement?
I mean,
or would you
yeah,
agree?
so
no,
he's
you're
not.
right,
He's
you're
not. He didn't influence me. Just, I mean, I don't agree with everything Camp says. I just want you to know that, Sonic.
Oh,
And
okay.
I would hope nobody that is part of this community agrees with me. I don't want to be I'm not Myron Gaines, okay? I'm not trying to only have like blind followers and stuff like that. I want you guys to challenge me, And Sonic, I love it that we butt heads so much, because it does give me a chance to explore a different perspective, I don't necessarily have to agree with it, but I think it's cool to explore, So I at least enjoy that. So you got to understand, like, there is no hatred, It's just like, I think it's cool that we can disagree and still, come together and have these civil talks and stuff like that. I don't want you to, like, harbor any type of hatred or anything like that, because I'm gonna sleep really well tonight. Okay. But I just want you to know that, like, there's no ill will,
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we're cool, but like I said, we don't have to agree on everything.
Is it because he pulled up the pictures of Sydney Sweeney without the makeup? Is that
No, it's fine. Like, I should have just never brought it up. It's all in my head. It's all.
No, speak how you feel, man.
No.
Don't apologize.
It's not that. It's something that, like, I can't do this. I can't do this. I have to just. I don't know. I just can't explain. I'm gonna have to like walk around and think about it. But whatever just happened right now, I completely derailed the entire conversation, and I shouldn't have done that.
Well,
it's fine, man.
I was gonna say apology accepted, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyways, let's just move on from this.
Well, actually, I have to go pick my wife up. I got to take my wife to work. We've actually gone over time. It's already been 4 hours. I do want to thank you guys for joining me on this stream, talking about Elon Musk being the first world's trillionaire and all that stuff. I thought that was pretty interesting. But this was probably the better part of the stream, in my opinion. So,
and I think I owe Camp and Sonic an apology. I was half paying attention, but I realized you guys were just going in a giant circle. You're not going back.
No, dude, like it's my fault. Like all of this that just unfolded right now, all of this is my fault. I should have just like stuck the course, and I should have just like played game with Camp. Honestly, like I think that instead of just explaining all of that, I should have just met Camp at his level. Like honestly, it's my fault. I fucked up.
You don't have to take fault, man. I mean, I think it's cool that we can have different perspectives, and you know, maybe with time you might see that I'm right, and maybe with time I'll see that you're right. You know, but hey, until next time, brother.
It's never gonna happen.
This was a good discussion.
But no, I thank you guys for coming on the stream. Good to see you guys. And then next week, I don't know if I'll be able to do a stream because of you know, planning and stuff with work and stuff and Father's Day and all that stuff. So I will probably make an announcement, let you guys know if I'll be doing a stream or not. But I do appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. If you guys, you know, people that are finding me for the first time, this is what we do. We come together once a week. We discuss stuff going on in the internet world and in the news. And then we come together, we talk about, you know, male and female dynamics and stuff like that. So if you guys were entertained by this, make sure you click the subscribe button. Go check out Sonic Mindscape and also Teen Toes of Ghosts. He streams every Sunday. And yeah, if you guys, I'll see you guys on the next one.
All right, take care, everyone. Have a good night,
guys.
All right, good night, guys.
Peace, guys.
Yeah.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. You guys take care. It's Camp Fossil 1 out.
Canvas every word a stroke of art. We out here taking names, pulling strings, playing smart. Hustlers unite every Saturday night. We shine bright, got the spotlight in sight. Live stream flames, haters take flight. Popping in with hang, keep the vibe airtight.